Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another video. So after quite the tornado event yesterday across Missouri and Illinois, we're going to be having multiple days of tornado threats from now through Wednesday. So we're going to be starting off with today, where we have a slight risk of severe weather across most of Virginia, southwestern Maryland, and central and north-central North Carolina. About 11.3 million people in the slight risk and 55 million people in the marginal risk today. So looking at our tornado threat for today, we have a 5% chance of seeing tornadoes within 25 miles of a point in the little brown area here. And this includes areas like Roanoke, Virginia, and Raleigh, North Carolina. And then a 2% tornado risk in the green. Overall, we're looking at about 2.6 million people in the 5% risk zone for tornadoes today, and 17 million people in the 2% risk area. In our damaging wind, we have a 15% chance of seeing wind gusts of 58 miles or stronger in your yellow region, and this includes the cities of Roanoke, Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, and Raleigh, North Carolina, and a 5% chance in the brown area. And finally, looking at our hail threat, we don't really have much of a hail threat with today's severe event. Only a 5% chance of quarter-size hail or larger in your brown region. But we're going to be really focusing in on tomorrow's severe event because we could be looking at another potential tornado outbreak. And tomorrow, the tornado outbreak could be occurring across areas of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, where you have an enhanced risk of severe weather running straight up the middle of Oklahoma, Kansas, and northwest Texas. About 3.16 million people in the enhanced risk area and about 9 million people in the slight risk area for tomorrow. Looking at our tornado risk, we have about 5% chance of tornadoes within 25 miles of a point in your brown area. This is going to be including cities like Abilene, Texas, Wichita Falls, Texas, Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and it's going to be just west of the Oklahoma City area, Woodward, Oklahoma, and central and southern Kansas, and a 2% risk of tornadoes in the green. And with our population, we're going to have about 1.3 million people in the 5% risk area and about 10.7 million people in the 2% risk area. And then we're going to have like major cities like Dallas and Fort Worth in the 2% risk area tomorrow. Looking at our damaging wind risk, in our red zone, we have a 30% chance of seeing damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or stronger. And again, we have about 3.32 million people under that threat. And then a 15% chance in the yellow area, and this includes 8.6 million people. And again, the Dallas Metroplex area is in the yellow risk, and the Oklahoma City Metroplex is going to be in the 30% risk. So damaging straight line winds are going to be a big threat tomorrow. And hail is also going to be a very large concern. In our red zone, we have a 30% chance of seeing quarter-size hail or larger. And then I want you to pay particularly close attention to this black hatched region. In this region, you have a 10% chance or higher of seeing hail the size of an egg, a typical egg you buy at the store, or larger, and hail larger than hen eggs. That's going to be including tennis ball, even baseball size hail possible across south central Kansas, central Oklahoma, and northwest Oklahoma. We have about 262,000 people under the risk for significant hail tomorrow, and then 818,000 people in the 30% risk for quarter-size hail or larger, and then 6.5 million people in the 15% risk area, and nearly 10 million people in the 5% risk area. So hail is going to be of particular concern tomorrow, especially across portions of Oklahoma and Kansas. And then finally, looking at Wednesday, we have a slight risk of severe weather across the south central Gulf states from East Texas through most of Louisiana, southern Mississippi, and the southwest corner of Alabama. We have about 12.4 million people in the slight risk area tomorrow, including areas like Houston, Texas, and New Orleans, Louisiana. And then another 8.2 million people in the marginal risk. We're going to have about 20 million people under the risk for severe weather on Wednesday. So the severe weather just keeps on coming, you guys. If any tornado warnings are issued, be sure to go to an interior room or a basement until a tornado warning is lifted. Pay attention to your local weather stations for updates and stay safe. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, leave a like and have a wonderful afternoon.